Hello everybody, my name is Chris and you're watching the Crazy Volucris. And today we are playing Dungeon Universalis. And if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, hit the like button, and if you ring the bell, I go crazy.
Here we go.
So welcome back to the Orc mini campaign with Kronk, Maeliss, and Paulius with his dwarven bodyguard. If you have been following along last time, we got up to the last room and then had technical difficulties. This time we do not have technical difficulties, and as you see, we've revealed the room and we have here an Orc warlord. Now, what we also need to do, because this is an end room as such, is add a creature spotted, which is always exciting. And if I could ask perhaps Kronk if he could roll a d6.
Yes, I will. And wait, hold on, I have to close my options. So 1d6, here we go. It's a 4.
And with all of us, we get to add a total of 4, brings us up to a total of 8. So we will reduce the total by 8 from 132 to 124. And we're going to add a direwolf because we've got 4 wild orcs with improvised weapons, which...
Brilliant.
We'll just put that as a sword. There's
Wild
4 of them.
orcs.
Wild
yes.
orcs.
Do they got a bit more flavour to them, or?
Yeah, I think so. The sort of barbarian version of orcs.
So there's some fluff text on the card. It says some clans are particularly aggressive and primitive. They look to keep the skulls of their victims, which they use as containers for their beverages.
Ah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So
And we have one shooter who has javelins. So we have an orc warlord who's got an automatic skill of elite. Yes, characters may roll
reroll
hitting
ones.
rolls with ones, except in the case of a critical failure. Wild orcs, and we have a shooter. Just looking for that car. There it is. Shooter. Okay, so unlike normal end rooms, we do not reduce the title and give him like 50 extra hit points. This is all he has to deal with. So eye opens. 1, 2, 3.
So he just has 10 hit points.
Yeah, he's just a silly little...
Really?
Do we have to roll for extra skills or anything, or?
No, the extra skill is what he's got. That was given
Okay.
to him here.
So he's like a named enemy, really, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
So you got elite. Is he also unstoppable, charge, and fearsome? Was it just elite?
That's the only skill he gets straight out of it. And then the wolf.
But he got initially he got brutal, tough, brutal blow, inspiring, and impassable.
Correct. He's got all his normal skills.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is
For an orc.
actually impossible. I haven't seen that one before. Character may re-roll failed courage rolls. Oh, that's an interesting one. Brutal, of course. Tough, we know. Brutal blow is, oh dear. Inspiring, impossible, and elite. The shooter has got javelins, or 2 javelins, so we can throw one and stab with one, and the wild orcs have an improvised weapon. This is how we open and see the ending situation here. We then come to an initiative roll. The best initiative they've got is... I do not have the direwolf out.
The direwolf got the 1.
That's nasty. And I've got 3, so that means we have +2. So they roll an 8.
Plus
and
1.
Is a 9. And Paulius, who's got +3... Oh, doesn't roll 3 dice. He only rolls 2 dice.
Oh well, why
Nice
not?
try. Nice try.
It's worth a try. 6 becomes a 9, the same as him. I have an IQ of 4 versus the direwolf's IQ of 1. That means we start. So just out of interest, the direwolf is only a raging mount. He's not even scary.
No caught by surprise.
No. We rolled 2 3s. The shooters and the warlord have got IQ of 3. We'd have to roll above, which we didn't. But this is how we start.
Oh, I just saw the wild orcs are also berserkers. So they got a -1 to the fight skill.
But they hit twice.
But they hit twice.
Oh, is that all 4 of those at the front?
Yeah.
But they're not going to last.
Well, I would, if you don't mind, I will take the first 2.
Okay.
Be my guest.
So, but what I will do with because I still got 3 wounds for the end fight, and I don't think so. I don't think that I got the chance to do this afterwards. So, with a quick action, I will just take my healing potion.
Look.
And will discard my 3 wounds, and then I will just move up 2 spaces to have them both in combat range.
Great.
And then I will take them head on, the wild orcs, with my rage warhammer.
You're going to hit the one on the left first or the right?
Yeah, the left.
Okay.
You got enough movement to get the other one, huh?
Yes. Do you get a -1 with hitting both or not?
I just get the -1 because I'm using the Rage Warhammer, but Combat Master don't reduce the fight. So
okay.
I got a fight of 4, and then they got the Wild Orcs only a fight of 2, when I'm not mistaken. So then I will attack the left one. Oh, and I got a critical as well.
Actually, they're not berserk yet, because they go berserk at the start of their turn.
All right. So they got a fight of 3.
Yeah.
Have you already rolled for them?
No, you're at 14. The first orc faces you, knowing he's superior.
Oh, damn it.
Also rolled 14.
That's nice.
He has a agility of 2.
Yeah, but I got an agility of 4, so I will hit him.
You hit.
And due to the fact that it's a critical, he's also stunned.
That is a good thing, but I don't know if that's going to matter much.
Yeah, I hope not that it will not matter that much.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I got strength 6 with a rage hammer. It's 8 with a critical. It's 9.
Nice.
And they got a natural armor of 3, but with the rage hammer I reduced by 1, so every 2 is a wound.
Oh,
and you also reduce this orc to nothing.
Yeah, I guess this one.
Bites the dust.
Oh, he didn't even get a chance to go berserk.
Yeah.
So and then I will.
Makes him mad.
And then I will smack the other one, and that's a 7 plus 4. It's an 11.
Okay, he rolls a 7 plus 3 is a 10 and does not beat you.
No, so that's unfortunately only 8. But every 2 is a wound,
1, 2,
so
3,
this also
5, 6.
That's 5, so 6. Okay, so he's a
6, yeah.
And he
kills that
down
one as well.
Are you going to
Kronk
advance after
Yeah,
combat?
I will go over here.
Great. I think Maeliss, Paulius is going to actually. My dwarf, I think, if that's all right, Maeliss, can take a shot.
Yeah.
Great. So
Are you going to move?
he doesn't need to because
Shoot over.
Paulius is smaller, so he shoots straight over top. So it's 1, 2,
like
3, 4, 5. So it's a -1 to his range.
Oh, is it -1 only?
So
Yeah, 1 to 3 is 0.
Oh, 1 to 3 is
4 to
0,
6
yeah.
is -1.
but you want to shoot at the dire wolf?
No, I don't think he can see the.
No, he can't see the dire wolf. He can't see the
If
other.
you move 1, but
Yeah, I'd have to move. I suppose I could. I thought I'd take out the berserker, but he could try. In fact, hang on, I'll wait for that. I think Paulius, because he knows that he is invincible, will go 1, 2, so that he's within 3 of the direwolf. Laughs, takes a shot with his dock shortbow, which ignores penalties for moving.
Really?
Is not large. Yeah, that's the call from a dock shortbow when you've got these magic items. I've got a skill of 4, so I will roll 2d6. I will get a 3, and I will miss completely. And go.
No fortune you want to use there, or?
Yes, I think I will.
How many have you got?
Well, unlike what it says there, the value should be 10, and I was down to 8. This puts me down to 7, and I will re-roll my dice, and his short bow rolls a 10, plus a skill means a hit. It does 4, plus 1 is 5 dice. This wolf has an armor of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. This wolf is now wounded.
Great.
I think then the dwarf will just take a shot with the crossbow. Oh, Paulius is going to use his quick action to pull out his power mace and elven shield and go, "Come on, puppy!" The dwarf, of course, prefers shooting orcs because orcs are, of course, scum. So he's going to take a shot at the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, -1.
He gonna shoot to the wild orc?
Yes, the wild orc.
All right, okay.
So it's a 9, plus his 3 is a 12, -1 is an 11. It's a hit. There is no critical. So it is just with his crossbow 4 dice, but armor is reduced by 1 because it's a crossbow. So every 2 is a hit. And oh boy, wow, that's -2 on that orc. Unsatisfied with this, he slings a crossbow, pulls out the battle axe, and goes, whoops, that's not what he tries to do. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and charges in to face the orc. Come on, you yellow belly.
Does that make them now engaged?
They are engaged, yes. That leaves only Maeliss.
Yeah. Well, you two certainly paved the way for. She's wondering which one to pick.
Yeah, the big one on the top.
The big one at the back. The big one at the back.
We'll give you that one.
Just, it's that long since I remember. Does she have to have line of sight for spells?
She does, yeah.
She does,
unless it's like an area spell, like you cast on one thing and it's.
So we don't obscure the line of sight, do we?
We do, yes.
We do, yeah.
So you got line of sight to the.
For Maeliss, for Paulius, because I'm small.
So from where you stand up right now, you got
I'm
the.
just wondering if she moves there.
I'm perfectly in the way. No, you can. From there where you stand right now, you have a straight line of sight to the orc warlord.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's worth getting in and chipping away at him. I think it's a bit overkill to go for the direwolf because that's only got 1 health left. The other one's engaged with the dwarf, and Kronk's certainly going to walk in and hopefully wipe out those 2. So is it worth me trying to do some damage to the warlord?
Yeah. Yeah, I would suggest.
Can you sight on your map?
Sorry?
I cannot.
Oh no, it's just on my screen.
See it.
No. Right. Okay. So yeah, she's going to move from the bridge. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So
and then she has line of sight to the warlord.
Yeah, you got line of sight to the warlord perfectly from that point.
Now.
Oh,
she's just going to.
I'm just going to interrupt here because. I just looked something up and I'm incorrect. I'm thinking of another mission I'm playing. We're going to reduce his reserve points from 124 down to 10 and give him a total of 62 extra health.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh well, that
62.
You know what? I love good news. I love good news. In that case, I'm definitely going to have a go at chipping away.
So, Maeliss, I would highly recommend to do
Blowing him
something
away.
horrible to the orc warlord.
In my mind, this orc is glowing with a magical shield around him. Adding the 62 to his original gives him 72 points.
I don't know if it ever helps Paulius, but I can give you the skill Berserker.
Oh.
Yeah, if you ever want 2 shots at something. There's no point giving it to Kronk because he already hits things twice.
You could do War Dancer, but is that a superior spell?
I'm just looking through at the minute. It's literally like flicking through a spell, but I can't do God Crush them because I've moved. Can't do that. War Dance is no, that's a minor spell. It's a standard spell.
And what's the range?
All friendly characters within the caster's melee range. Her melee range is that?
Wow, so that's within 1. That's not much.
That's only, yeah, let me have a look. Where is she? So, Paulius will get it. If I moved it 1 more, you could both get it.
You could, yeah. I mean, it's handy, but it is likely the wolf might come and have a go at you.
So what is War Dance?
War Dance gives you +1 combat skill and courage.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I could certainly cast that as a support. It's entirely up to you. I'm also in range to do damage to him. In terms of damage to him, you're probably looking at Green Flame does 5 damage die.
Is it against the intelligence or the armor?
No, that's so brain damage. Brain damage does 5d6. What's his intelligence?
3. So that would be great. He got only intelligence 3.
Honestly, I think brain damage is like one of my most used spells. I also have mind control where I can turn them against. So, yeah, mind control is good fun. Let's go for some brain damage.
But when you can, the question is when you can control him, he can just step up to the shooter and kill him from behind. This would be nice as well.
Yeah, obviously I can't control a champion or a huge.
Oh, all right. So no, just go for the damage. Just go for the damage.
Just go for the damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go for brain damage then. Right. So.
And that is on the champion.
Yep, so I've got to roll 2 dice. Let's just make sure I've got Maeliss selected. 2d6. Just. She's got intelligence of 5. So she's successfully cast it. I will reduce her mana from... It shouldn't be on 14 anyway. It should be down to 12. So that's down to 11. And then she casts... and I didn't roll a 6, unfortunately. So she only gets 5 dice. 3s and above.
Oh, great.
4 damage. Wow. It's got 72. I don't like that 72 on there. That's a horrible number.
Sorry, was that 4?
Yes, I've done 4 damage, so down to 68.
Right, okay.
Oh man, it's 68.
Ooh.
Well done.
So, yes, that is Maeliss done. Yeah, so I'm just looking at the mind control.
But I think our turn has finished.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so it comes over to them. The first thing we do, roll the dice. No, we don't, because they automatically get a power card. And a power card, they get Fear. One creature of the Dark Player's choice gets the skill Fearsome until the end of the engagement. Till the end to use this card.
How about the Direwolf?
I would actually say it's probably the Warlord, the biggest, toughest, and scariest dude.
What does Fearsome do? Remind everyone what Fearsome does.
Okay, so with Fear, he generates fear. We have to make a courage test.
Oh,
if we attack him, we get attacked by him to try to come over this. Otherwise, we are scared.
-1 to everything.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not good.
is good. Well, that's not good for us. Hang on.
Paul? What's the order of activation for them?
The shooter goes first when he's not engaged.
Yes, creature was ranged. Good.
Okay,
so we have the this orc warlord is fearsome. He has got fear, but it's their turn, and in that case, we go through the order that they must be activated. Spellcasters and battle wizards. There are none. Creatures that have ranged attacks. We have one, and as the ranged attack, he will.
Who will it go for?
Enemy which is easiest to hit.
It's not Kronk.
Oh well, I've got an agility of 4.
And he has an agility.
What about your arm?
What
armor has Kronk got?
4.
And what about the dwarf mercenary?
The dwarf has an armor of 5, so Kronk is better. But if he relocates one to the left, to the right, he can shoot, I believe, at both, or just one.
Well, what is she?
I think he could have. I think he could have shot at Paulius without moving. I don't think he would have had direct line of sight.
Yes, and Paulius has no armor, so he's got the 3.
Oh, no,
well, it's easiest to hit first.
Yes.
Yeah, which
is easiest to hit is Paulius, who's got an armor of 3.
Yeah, but you got you got agility of 5, and the dwarf got only agility of 1, so he will get Maeliss at the shooting. When he shoots at you,
but
you get a -1.
Mercenary has chainmail and is an armor of 5 versus Paulius's armor of 3.
Oh,
so
right.
It's easier to hit at him. The fact that he's got invulnerable, you do not take into consideration for that.
That's right.
It's interesting. It says easiest to hit because he's also going to get -1 to Paulius because he's small.
That is also true.
So that makes him slightly harder to hit.
0, -1. The dwarf is easier.
It's not so much damage in it. It's easier. Is it easier to fire his bow at him?
That's true. It doesn't go about. It's not armor. It's the easiest hit, which is either going to be Kronk or the dwarf. I'd say I roll a d6. 1, 2, 3. It's Kronk. 4, 5, 6.
Well, when he's shooting at me, he got a -1 because I got a higher agility than the shooter.
That's true, and the dwarf only has an agility of 1, so he will shoot at the dwarf.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's always a deduction method.
And because he's got a javelin, he's going to throw a javelin.
Ouch.
Which he can. He gets -1 to armor if he hits, but first he has to roll.
What's his shooting skill?
His shooting skill is 3. He rolls the 2d6, gets a total of 4.
Paul, out of curiosity, if you click on the enemy at your end, can we see his card pop up?
I have clicked on the enemy, his card is showing up. Can you see the card shooting?
No, we can't see it on ours.
No.
It's a shame, but never mind.
Okay, so there is the shooter card.
Well, I can show you.
Oh, yeah, hold it up. You can also pull it out of the card deck.
Yeah, sorry, I've just not been organised enough tonight to get the cards out. I'll certainly do it next time.
So his skill of 3 plus a 4 is a total of 7 is a miss, and because he's shooting into combat and he rolled a 1, he hits his clear ally who didn't pay him with cards last night with his javelin, doing a total of 3 dice to the back of this wild orc.
Wow.
He rolls 3 dice, gets 3, and that wild orc eyes go wide and he slumps forward with a javelin stuck in his back.
Brilliant. What was it? Was his armor 3 then?
Yeah,
armor was 3.
Oh my word.
And
the dwarf's thinking, what on earth just happened? What's just happened?
Oops. And he pulls out his second javelin because he's got a second javelin, so he's standing there going, missed.
That didn't go to plan.
Right. Then, after creatures with a ranged attack, we come to leaders. So the leader, who is an orc warlord who does have melee, is going to roll the d6 and see which one he wants to go for. Actually, I can throw a d3. So we'll change it to d3, and we'll roll 1, and he gets a 1. He will go for the enemy who is easiest to hit.
And what weapon has he got then? Is it melee?
He has a battle axe.
All right.
Easiest to hit.
So this would be, I'm sorry, this would be the dwarf as well, huh?
Gonna be in. What's the? Oh, the dwarf to hit. What's the combat rating for Kronk and the dwarf?
Well, the dwarf's got the combat rating of 4, which is reduced by 1 because of a battle axe. So it's reduced to 3.
And I got 5, and also with the battle rage warhammer I got only 4, so he got the lower.
It's the dwarf. It's the dwarf, isn't it? Because if he's going to go head to head, he'd go for the one that's going to give him less.
He goes 1.
What the thing is, easiest to hit would be Maeliss, but he could not reach her, right? So that's the reason why he chooses the dwarf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maeliss, he'd get tangled up in Kronk's.
She's asleep. Yes.
Or in Paulius, whatever he chooses to walk, so he would go to the dwarf. Yeah.
So, yeah, the dwarf's going to give him less combat dice.
Yeah.
Or less combat strength against that.
And I wonder, did he also get a second activation because of our VP? So what we got not more than 150, right? So we are below 150.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we were at 148.
Yeah, that's good, because otherwise he would get a +1 modifier and an extra action. So.
Well, he does get an extra action because there's 3 of us, so he does have 2 actions.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. So in that case, I think he'll go 1, 2, 3, and then wade in between us both.
Yeah.
With the possibility of hitting you as well as the dwarf.
Right.
Perhaps.
He's
agreed.
He's big and... Is the wild orc the only thing with berserker there?
At present, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the first question is, will he use brutal blow?
Oh yes. Yeah, he uses the brutal because it's
Just blow the dust off my memory. What does brutal blow do? Is this
+1 damage against targets located on its front, never adjacent at the beginning of its activation.
And you've got to have moved, yeah.
Creature must have moved. So he come charging in to hit a dwarf as their, racial enemy. It makes sense that he would.
I should know this. My orc had this.
No, wait. We have to wait. The brutal is he becomes an extra damage die when he moves and attacks the target.
Correct.
But brutal blow is he reduces his fight by -1, and on a 4+ he gets a critical. That's brutal blow.
That's true.
Oh, sorry. What was I thinking of? What's the other one then? What was the first one?
So he got both. He got brutal.
Oh, he's got.
And brutal blow.
Oh.
So that
wow.
my question was, brutal kicks in anyways.
Anyway, yep.
Yes,
but the brutal blow, is he always using the brutal blow? Then he got only a fight of 3, because he got a 5 with a battle axe, only a 4, and when he uses brutal blow, only a 3.
Yeah, I would say he will. He wants to try to kill things, and if he can get the crits and do extra damage, he's got a chance of wiping out the dwarf.
He certainly seems like he needs some anger management course. He's an angry orc warrior.
Well, this could be very, very interesting.
Yes. Okay, so he comes charging in. He's going to have the go. He also has a lead, so he will re-roll once. He rolls 2d6. Oh, first we start with the dwarf. Because this guy is fearsome, I have to make a courage test.
Oh yeah, right.
Courage test of the dwarf is 4. He rolls a 7. He is not scared. He's willing to face this dude.
I have to roll as well now afterwards.
Yeah, depending. We'll see what he does with his second action. But his first thing is... Okay, so we go to the orc. We'll roll 2d6. Add his 3. He gets a 7 plus 3 is 10. 1 is a critical, since he's doing his brutal blow.
Oh, so criticals on 4s, 5s, and 6s.
Yeah.
Correct. That's why it's good versus invulnerable people.
That's not even just 5s and 6s, is it? That's
And the dwarf, who also has a combat of 3 because he's got a battle axe as well, rolls a 6 plus 3 is not enough. So he fails to do this. He does not have a shield, so he takes.
He's very scared.
Oh, that's 8 damage die. Ooh.
Skilled hands, bodyguard. Yeah. Okay, so he rolls 8 damage dice. The armor is reduced by 1, so only an armor value of 4 now. Actually, brutal blow doesn't reduce it again, does it?
Did you? Sorry, did I miss that? Did you do the fearsome roll?
Yes. I rolled courage for the dwarf, and the dwarf passed that, but he did not, unfortunately, get a high enough combat to defend, and takes 8 dice, and only takes 2 damage.
No, only.
2
only
1.
2 damage.
Yeah, because
Why
5
2?
reduced. 5 reduced armor is reduced by 1 because of the battle axe down to 4. So all the 4s and above. He is a very
lucky dwarf.
So he drives from 5 to 3, is pushed back. He automatically follows up, and we roll to see what he's going to do with his second action. So we go to a D3 again.
It's not very nice, is it?
And right, D3, let's roll the 1d6. He goes for a 3, which is going to be enemy with the lowest armor.
Oh my word,
I think that's the same.
No.
Yeah, but he can't move across to you. It's between Kronk and the dwarf.
Okay. Oh, so he can't move again. He's just having another action.
Yeah. What's your armor, Kronk?
My armor is 4, so he would attack me then.
He will.
But the thing is, does he really face the back to the dwarf? It's good for us.
He thinks the dwarf is scum. He's shown him he's bad. Now he's going to take out the tough guy. But firstly, the tough guy has to make a courage roll.
Yeah,
Are you scared,
I will.
Kronk?
No. Oh, well, a little bit. 6 with a courage of 5, so I passed it.
Yeah.
You are not worried about this. Okay, you actually do change facing because you are facing him in combat.
All right, okay, so here we go. Oh, this is not good.
Well, it's on. Clash of the Titans.
And let's see. Do you want to roll first, or shall the orc roll?
No, the orc is attacking, so he should roll first.
The orc with a skill of 3 rolls a 9 and gets a total of 12.
That's a crit.
So
that's a crit.
And I rolled a 9 as well, but I got a higher fight of 4, so I defended.
You defend versus this wild orc warlord who's charging around being a nasty person. Okay, so the orc is done. Then we come across to the next, which is the animal. Now the animal is wounded. Wounded with line of sight to me, same or large sight. It has to perform a courage test.
Yeah.
So this wolf, who has a courage of 5, rolls a 4 and
fails.
Runs.
So
is that running, disengaging automatically?
Is that part of the animals card?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If so he's got to move 8. He moves 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Licking his wounds.
Yeah.
He's run away. Sits there facing back because he's scared, thinking he's going to die.
Is he just trying to run off the board, or does he have to use the exit?
He doesn't exit. He just gets as far away as possible as he can.
Oh,
so
that's
he'll
just
go
what
up
I
into
wanted
the
you to
corner.
say. That's some loot running away there. So I don't care if he's trying to get away. There's some loot running up the other end.
Right. We then have the wild orc who would go berserk, but 1, 2, 3, 4. He can only reach Kronk.
What's his
What
priority?
if he goes the other way?
Normally you have to roll a d6 because the target priority is always rolled on a
he
d6.
can reach the dwarf. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he can go for either
Do,
one.
no, you have to roll, huh? Have you? For the target priority. Roll a d6 and determine it.
That's only for the leader.
Oh, that's only for the leader, right? Really?
Yeah, the others go for the card and the closest enemy, but you're both closest. The dwarf and you are both within range.
So
The
card
next
you're
thing is enemy, which is easiest to hit.
This is the melee card, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
No,
a
it's
berserker card.
it's this card.
Oh, of course. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh, forget
Well,
that.
he got the icon. Oh, right here. Or is it here over there?
Yeah, I didn't realise he was a lot. Yeah, I was wondering. I was just looking at that, wondering what that symbol was.
Actually, he goes berserk at the beginning of his turn if he has line of sight to the enemy, which he does not.
No, he doesn't.
He does
No, he
not
doesn't.
go berserk yet. He's just going to do regular versus, and I think you had armor of 4, don't you, Kronk?
Yeah.
He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up and have a go at you.
So I have to change the facing as well again.
Just out of curiosity, would he move down diagonally? Because is he blocking the archer's line? The guy with the javelin, is he blocking his line of sight?
He is, so he could come down there. You're beside his. That would make sense. Comes down beside his warlock boss to show him how tough he is as he comes in there and swings at Kronk and rolls 2 dice and gets a 7 plus his skill of 3 is a 10.
I've got a 7 as well, and with a 4, I blocked the blow.
With his big wooden club that he was using. And that is the end of their turn.
Kill him.
Now, it's over to us.
All right, who wants to start?
Let the dwarf have the first swing.
Yeah.
I think...
he got his back. That's very good.
Yeah, the dwarf will actually relocate.
Can you viably use the +1 for being behind them there?
Yeah.
Yes.
But you've moved because you have to move, is that right?
No, you don't have to move, but if he relocates, it just puts him in a bit of a better position as well.
Okay.
Or actually...
that's the best way, because when you attack with the dwarf first, the orc warlord have to change the dwarf. When I activate, he got the back to me. And I got the bonus as well.
Cross. He's going to swing at the dude. He will roll a total of 4. +3 is 7. Is +1 for the hitting from back is 8. The orc easily just bats his battle axe aside. Because this guy is just silly.
He's not huge or anything, is he?
No.
No, he's just tough and brutal.
But now, because the dwarfs hit
blow.
him, his engagement has changed, is that right?
Actually, he shouldn't have changed the first time, changed around for you. He swings at you, because when you're engaged, until you're finished engaged, you stay engaged with that person trying to protect.
No.
So he could swing back at you, he swings around in arcs, but he would stay with his back at you. So the dwarf has had a go and is unsuccessful.
Well, then I guess I'll take a swing.
Ooh,
The first one will go to the orc warlord, and the second one to the wild orc. But first I will give all my love to the orc warlord.
Warlord, yes.
Just a quick idea, just for the end of your activation with Kronk. If you can move him 1 space in melee, possibly, I don't know, between the wild orc and the javelin thrower, then I would be able to use quite a powerful spell that would hit adjacent enemies, and it wouldn't hit you.
You mean I should push him right next to...
You can the problem is it's going to put you between the javelin thrower and the wild orc.
You will have to make a disengagement roll to disengage. Oh, no, you won't, because he's engaged.
No, he's not engaged. Yeah,
Never
Kronk
mind.
is not engaged currently, so Oh, or is
Paulius
he?
engaged.
I'm engaged with the wild orc right now.
Yeah.
So you could move around him. It's just an idea. It's not.
But what I can do is I can move down one step, and I'm still engaged with the wild orc, and then after I hit the champion, I can push him and I can make one additional step, and then I can, with the second attack, still attack the wild orc. But this will negate our bonus, the back bonus from the dwarf.
Yeah.
You still get it because you started your turn behind him.
Yeah, me. But next round.
Yes. What do you want to do, Maeliss?
I was just thinking about God Crush them, but I can't move. I would have to stay where I am.
Well, I will do it like this. So I go down one step, then I will attack the orc warlord from behind. So we start with that one.
Do you? Sorry. So do you have to do? You don't have to do a disengagement check from the wild.
No,
do you?
no,
because he's still within the engagement zone. So
I only rolled a 5, which makes this a 9.
+1 for attacking from behind is
It's a 10, right?
He rolls a total of 9 plus his skill of 5 minus 1 for. Yeah, he parries against you.
Well, I think I will use a fortune and re-roll my roll. I've got still some fortune left, so I will just re-roll those. And this is a 9 from behind. It's a 10. It's a 14.
And he had a 9 plus 5, it's 14 minus 1 for battle axe, 13. 13, so you beat him?
Yeah, so I hit him with a critical as well.
Good.
Yep.
So now I got 6, 8, 9 damage die.
Wow.
24 dice.
He has 5 armor, reduced 1 because he has...
So every 4...
Wow!
That's 8 damage.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going down.
Okay, he
and
drops
I will
from
push
68 to
him,
60.
of course.
Okay, he goes 1 that way, clonk.
I will follow up, and then I make with my combat master the second attack on the wild orc.
Yes.
And
so you don't actually change facing at the moment. Wow. So
that's
unless
a double
he rolls
crit.
12, he's toast. No, he does not. So you do.
So that's 10 damage die. And every 2 is a wound.
That is X-Orc.
But this
the definition of overkill.
But this time I will not. Step up.
If you did move, I can fire off a fiery blast.
Actually, maybe it's a good idea. You do move up.
I should move, then you can hit the orc warlord.
Yes.
I can hit the. Yeah, there you go.
Good.
I can't move to do the spell.
But next, then I got a big problem. But next time, when the orc is facing me again, then he got the +1 because I got the back.
He is your primary target. He's the one you attack first, so you do still face him. You can't change facing while you're engaged with someone.
All right. So I still got this facing.
Once you're not engaged, yeah, you're facing him.
All right. Okay. So
you smash
then no
into
worries.
him,
Then I will do it.
Or, yeah. So you can actually face downwards towards him because he's still your
like this?
primary focus. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how you end up. Okay, Maeliss, do you want to blast him, or did you have what other tricks have you got up your sleeve?
What's his natural armor?
Natural armor is 3, which is better than his normal, which is 5.
And what's his intelligence?
Intelligence of 3.
It's actually mana efficiency wise, it's actually easy to do brain damage rather than God Crush them. God Crush them takes 2 mana.
Yeah.
Does 5d6 against natural armor, which is 3. She's also got the chance of hitting herself, whereas brain damage is still the same amount of dice, just doesn't hit adjacent people. So So sorry about that, Kronk, because I could have. Yeah, I'm going to go for brain damage again. So
I mean, it's easier because when I accidentally get some damage, this could be not that good.
Yeah. I don't really want to get much closer anyway, so I'm still going to stay where I am. Right. So I should do an intelligence roll. Casting.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So that's 2 extra dice.
good.
And just remind me what the limit is of casting spells per quest.
You are you an archmage?
Twice. She's level 24, so she's.
Oh, you got 24 victory points.
Yeah.
Value points. So you're a normal mage. You can cast each spell 3 times.
3 times, right? I've got no way of measuring that on this app at the minute, but I know I've done it once. So this is the second one. So that's a success. I'm not even going to add that up. So I get 7 dice against his mental capacity of 3.
Yes.
Oh, great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
I'll take that.
He chose the wrong people to take on.
So that's
that
twice.
Warloss.
That's twice I've cast that.
Right, and you're done. It's then me. So, shall I try and take out the javeliner?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would be great.
It's right behind you.
I smile and grin and say, "Coming home, Daddy." And I go 1, 2, but unfortunately, because I start within 3 of him, and he is a ranged character, he's going to throw his javelin at me as a defensive shot.
Can he do this with the javelin as well? I just thought it's just the short bows.
No, and thrown, so you can
Oh,
throw
right,
daggers
okay.
and do the same as well. Of course, if he misses or doesn't hit, he's got a problem because then he's disarmed.
Just remind me of the defensive shot wording. Is it people
You
that
have
are
to
running
have
at
line of sight from the start of where they see you, and they have to be further than 3 away. And when they get 3 away, you can take a shot. You get a -2 because you're taking a quick shot. If he hits me and damages me, I have to stop.
Yeah.
I'm counting on him not.
Is
being
the other rule that it has to be someone that's running at them? It's not someone that just runs in front of them, or
No, unless it's like flying, who's going to go over them, they can shoot at them. But generally, it has to be people who are attacking you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a wee bit of a gamey thing because otherwise.
Because thematically, you could have someone lobbing a javelin at anyone, just because they're trying to stop you. But
yeah,
I think I do remember reading the rules that it's if they're going for the enemy.
Yes. So he's going to have a throw at me. He has a skill of 3. He gets a -2, so that reduces it to 1. I'm a halfling.
No wonder he stabbed that orc in the back.
So he's going to throw. He has to roll a 10. He does not. So his javelin goes past, and I go, ha ha ha, meet mace. 1, 2, smack.
Just out of curiosity, Paul, if he'd have rolled a 1 there, would he have misthrown it?
He'd have to roll double 1s to misthrow to do a fumble. If if I was engaged, but then I couldn't have charged him anyway. But so I come up, I'm going to have a hit at him. I'll roll 2d6, get a 4, which is not huge. Plus my 5 is 9. -1 for power mace is an 8. He is unarmed, which I believe is a -1 to
He's
combat.
a -1 to combat, yeah, so you get only a combat of 2.
So he has a 2. He desperately rolls a 3.
I was waiting for him to roll 2 6s then.
Failing miserably. Okay, so I hit him with a 3 plus 1 is 4 dice versus his armor of 4, which is reduced by 1 because this I have to get 3s. I get 2 of them.
Is there anything about you hitting him because you're small?
I don't push him because he's larger than me. And I'd have to do a critical to get any more. But I did smack him twice. And if I do critical, No, it's equal sized as well. The power mace will do that.
He's dead.
I've got him in, well, technically not engaged because I'm smaller than him, so he can move away freely because I'm just not that impressive with my power mace whacking at his knees. And that is our turn.
Is he not
It's
dead
their
then?
turn.
Oh, was he on 4 health?
Yeah, 4. I only did 2 damage because he is armored. He's got leather armor. So their turn, we draw a power card. We get a fortune.
Oh no.
I would say fortune point to use engagement to repeat a critical failure or avoid a result that knocks it out or knocks it down. It's costing 2 points.
Thrower, isn't it?
Oh no.
What do I do?
A fortune
Shall I
point
roll?
with that orc warlord is horrible.
Yeah, I'll roll a d3. A 1
what's
it's the
the-
leader, a 2 it's the shooter, and a 3 it's the.
Do we just choose who gets it?
It's a creature.
Normally you should choose it. So normally I would choose the orc warlord to get it.
Yeah, I would.
I would have said the archer. I would have said the archer because he's about to die and it will save him from dying.
He's a cannon fodder.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I don't think he's very fortunate. I agree with Christian. I would give it to the orc warlord because he needs fortune. He's a bit outnumbered, but he's an orc. He thinks he's superior to us anyway.
That's right.
Okay, we start off with the. We would start off with the ranged attacks, but he is no longer ranged. He is now counted as melee because he has no more ranged weapons. So that means we start with the leader.
Did he only have 2 javelins then?
No, he got a dagger
Only have
as
2
well.
javelins. Yep, but he's going to have to quick draw that. But once he's lost his range stuff, which he won't throw the javelin because that's his dagger because that's the only thing he's got left. He'll have a go at stabbing me because he's nasty like that.
Right.
We go to the orc leader. The orc leader is going to roll a d3 and see who he's going to try and hit. He rolls a 2, and for a melee character, that will be the enemy that dealt its most damage during the last turn.
That's probably me.
Kronk.
Definitely Kronk. Kronk's last roll is still down the bottom, I think.
He swings around, roars, and swings at you with a mighty 6 plus 4 is 10.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong. So here we go. Ooh, I got only a 5, but I feel very fortunate, and I will just re-roll that one.
Oh, fortune! I spent 1, you spent 1, and I spent a third one. In the scenario, each fortune gives them an extra reserve.
Okay, so
I'm quite aware that a lot of the time in this game, when you spend fortune, something bad happens.
Yeah.
So I'm now looking better. I got now a 9, which blocks the blow.
Easily block that blow. His second action, we do a d3, and it will be a 1, which is the enemy easiest to hit. So he's going to swing at the dwarf again.
So does he change the facing again then?
No, I don't think so, because what it is, he just sort of does a back blow or something. It is the case you can't change once you're engaged with.
But the thing is, the dwarf is in his back arc.
He wouldn't have changed to you. Actually, I need to look that up. I do remember that you don't change once you're engaged. But of course, things like this is not like normal. I think he stays facing the dwarf. He swung back at you and got blocked by you, and he brings his axe around in an arc and tries chopping up the dwarf. Oh dear.
Is he not straight facing down south?
Yeah. Don't know why I put him that way. He's looking at this dwarf going, you're going south.
Or is it allowed that he's facing just west, so he got us both in the front?
No, you have to face your target.
All right,
and
okay,
because
see.
he was engaged with the dwarf, he'll roll for the dwarf. He will get a
Oh.
2.
A blunder.
A blunder with his battle axe. His battle axe breaks on a 1 or 2, so he will roll and get a 3. Who does not break it, who does not drop it, but he does finish his activation, if I remember rightly.
Doesn't they drop the weapon when they got a blunder?
No, we do, but enemies do not.
Oh, did they not?
Oh, I
Shame.
just recognized I did something wrong in my last playthrough. Thank you.
Never mind.
It's a difficult one because the thing with this game is that a lot of the keywords and the rules and the skills do apply to both parties, but then there's like small edge cases like that where you can drop a weapon but they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
On
the same with
62,
yeah.
if a creature makes a blunder, its activation will end and it will not lose its weapon or shield unless it breaks. In that case, it may draw and use another weapon or fight unarmed if it lacks one. So that's one of the differences. And their spellcasters can also have 2 duration spells, which is not fine.
That's not very fair, is it?
I know. Yeah.
I'm just going to check mine. I'm just going to see which minor duration spells.
If a spellcaster casts a permanent spell while he is upkeeping an active one, the effect of both spells can be maintained.
Oh, it's perfect right now.
Yeah, that's for them, not for us.
Yeah. No, I got just an idea. It's lovely.
Okay, so the orc massive. I think actually what he done, he swung the axe around and hit the tree, and so he's done.
Do I have to remove the tree?
Okay, we go up to the direwolf, who's going to make another courage test. He will this time roll a 6 plus his courage of 5, which is reduced by 1 because he's wounded as a 4, is enough. He's going to come bounding in. He will go for
the lowest health, which is Paulius.
Oh no, it's not them. Yeah. Move of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, I'm up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's coming.
Isn't the dwarf got the lowest health?
No, Paulius. Yeah, but he can't reach him, so he will choose Paulius.
I'm here. He comes blundering up to me as this big wolf, slathering jaws. He rolls.
Oh no! Snaps his legs off.
No, maybe he breaks his teeth.
His teeth break
on a 1.
On a 1. They do not break, but he's finished. Or I have to roll just in case I do I also fumble, but I do not. Which reminds me, he swung at the dwarf just in case the dwarf did not fumble as well. Yeah. Okay, so the wolf whimpers up to me. Oh, don't like this.
No teeth.
And then we get this dude who draws his dagger, gives him a mind. No, daggers do not get a -1 when drawing in combat.
No, they don't.
And he tries to stab me. He goes 6 plus his skill of 3 is a 9 versus me, who gets an 8. Bat, a dagger. Ha! Try a mace, a real halfling weapon. And their turn is over.
Cool.
So, when you don't mind, is this right, Paul? Then, because I am in the back from the warlord,
yes,
I'm technically not engaged, right?
That's correct.
So that gives me the opportunity to drink a heroic potion with a quick action.
Ooh. No, because even though you're not engaged, you can't do quick action within engagement.
Melee range.
You know, because if you pull out a bottle, even though he's not engaged, you can.
But could I move back 1?
You can.
Drink with a quick action and get back.
No, because you can't split your movement.
But the isn't the quick action done while moving, or couldn't it be done while moving a quick action?
Actually, I think you're correct. I read something about that.
You move 2, but halfway you drink a potion.
Yeah.
Does anyone want buffing?
I just thought I remember something like quick action can be done during movement.
During can be carried out before, during, or at the end of a character's movement. You're right. So you could go back one behind me, drink your potion, and
Back
come
one,
forward.
drink the potion, the heroic potion, step back and say, hello, it's me again.
Remember me?
And then I will smack him twice from the back.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then...
I was just thinking, I've noticed that he can be hard to hit at times. I can cast a spell to give everyone +1 combat.
Didn't you have to
skill.
be within one of us or something? War dance. What was the range?
It's got a
of war
range of
dance?
3.
Oh, that's fine. So 3.
Well, it's weird. Hang on, it's weird because it says all friendly characters within the caster's melee range, but on the card it's got a 3 with the arrows. I thought that was the range.
Yeah.
Oh
it
no,
That is the range.
all
Can
friendly
you-
characters.
Can you show us the card? Do you have
Is
to...
it nature? Which magic is it?
It's tribal. It's tribal.
Yeah, I think that's
Sorry,
in
I've not got it.
nature.
I've only got the digital version in front of me.
Channeling nature, animalism. Oh, no, it's not in there. It's not witchcraft. Oh, actually, it might be under there because you're a witch. She's a
It's-
witch.
I thought it was tribal.
Yep, I found tribal. Tribal, full of all sorts of cool spells. All within the character's area of effect. And the area of effect is 3. AoE is area of effect. All friendly characters within the spell's area of effect get +1
the
to their
card
combat
on-
skill and carriage.
The card online's wrong then, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Take a note, we can tell Oscar.
Yeah, I will do, yeah. The card on here says caster's melee range, but it's area of effect because it's got a 3 with all the arrows on it, so yes.
So you mean
So
when...
You see the
Oh,
hat.
right.
It casts on you, so you are the
On me,
sorcerer. Yeah,
I can move because it's only 1 mana to cost, so I could move in.
yes.
Well, we are
one,
still...
two, one, two- oh, you're all in range anyway, apart from the dwarf. The dwarf's the only one that's not in range.
Well, when you make one step to the east, then the dwarf is in range as well. Yeah, so everybody's in
One,
range
two,
right
three.
now.
1, 2, 3. Shall I quickly do that before you have a
Yes.
go?
Yeah, of course.
Right,
You can-
so 2 to cast.
Bang your bongo drums.
Only just. So she successfully casts it. So let me just take her mana down 1 more to 9. I'm going to make a note somewhere in a minute of what I've cast.
I've put it on the turns here. 3. We've got that's for 3 turns.
Yes, sorry, that was not very many turns, but it's better
Oh,
than
well.
nothing. So there we go.
By then.
So that is
Great.
Maeliss' turn done.
Right. And then Kronk steps back,
Back, drink,
drinks his bat potion,
get in.
and comes back like a boomerang.
So well. And I try to hit. Oh, it's a double 4, which means from behind I got a +1, then +1 from the spell, so that's a 10. That's a 14.
Nice. He rolls. Oh, an 11. +5 is 16. -1 for a battle axe is 15.
Then I will use my last fate point to make it even, and I got the higher agility.
That is good. You've lost a fate point. We were going to give him a reserve point for that, weren't we? I believe we did that last time.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, we're up to 11.
So that's 8 damage die,
Yes.
and every 4 is a wound. Ooh, this was
1,
not that good. Only
2,
3.
3. It helps.
All right.
Using up his fatigue. And you can hit again because of your
Yeah.
heroic potion.
Here we go. That's a 9. So
Does
that's an
Kronk not have 2
11. So
attacks?
that's a 15.
Does Kronk
Okay.
not have 2 attacks anyway?
His heroic potion gives combat
No.
skill gives him to it if he's got 2 opponents.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
So only with 2 opponents.
And he rolls an 8 is not enough to deflect your second blow.
So that's one more time, 8 damage die. Every 4 is a wound, but it's 5 damage.
5 damage. I can cast.
I push him to the tree, so he will get from both hits each time 1 more damage die. Is this right?
Correct. Roll a d6, but that does not get the -1 to armor.
Yeah. So that's nothing.
No.
And this is 1 more.
Yes. Nice. He takes a branch to the face. Slap.
Kronk, I can cast Berserker on you next time if you want to have 2 attacks on him. Obviously, it gives you -1, so it's up to him.
But you know, we got 2 more rounds with the plus. Why not? Because I got the +1 from the. But can you cast two lasting spells? You can't.
He cannot.
So when you cast Berserk on me, then the +1 melee will wear off. So this will not help.
Well, okay. Just a thought.
Yeah. Well, I hope to get sooner some support from the small one.
You mean the dwarf?
Well,
both of them.
Both of them. So one question: when I attack him from the back, will he change the facing to me, or he just stays the facing to me?
No, they stay facing.
All right.
I think the story is if they're engaged with someone, the attention's them because they're trying to kill him as well as he trying to kill them.
Yeah,
and
right.
He just does as good as he can with anyone else around him.
All right, so then
dwarf is also still facing the wrong way. Right, that's I think the dwarf might as well have a go.
Come on.
He's. Do you think would he relocate 1 towards Maeliss?
No, just let him stay in this.
He's going to stay. He's going to swing. Has he done a courage roll yet?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, yes, he passed it.
So he swings with his battle axe.
Oh, great!
10 plus 3 is 13.
Crit.
Against this guy who only rolls a 9. Plus 4 is 13. The warlord's got an agility of 2. The dwarf has an agility of 1, so the dwarf missed. Except the dwarf has a +1 combat because of a war dance.
That's right.
See, I knew it was there for some reason.
Yeah.
So he hits with his crit. He hits.
For anyone watching this, that is an absolutely perfect example of why a +1 in this game makes a massive difference.
Oh yes,
that's right.
+10 Vorpal swords. He's got strength of 3 plus 2 because of it's a battle axe is 5 plus 1 for the critical is 6 dice. It reduces armor by 1, so he needs 4s. He gets 2. He does push.
No, don't push him. Or can you push him right to the tree?
No.
He's not got fortune, has he? Because he's a mercenary.
No, we'll leave him there. Okay.
And he's small anyway. Well, no, the dwarf isn't small.
No, he's the same size. He's just average.
The same size. Yeah.
He's big and fat. That means to me, I might swing at the
dog. Yeah, get rid of that dog. Some loot before it runs away again.
I'm going to swing at him. I will roll a total of 5, which is not much. Plus 5 is 10, minus 1 for mace is a 9. That nasty little wolfie will roll a total of 8. He's got a skill of 4, makes 12. Minus 1 for being wounded is an 11. Rats!
Oh my word.
Come on.
He does not want to die.
Maybe you can be fortunate enough to finish him off. Or do you got any
roll? I can use a fortune to re-roll. That'll give him an extra reserve point. It'll bring him up to 12. Never mind. I will re-roll my dice, and I will roll a 5.
Walk away.
Oh,
not feeling so fortunate. Yeah.
Leave that dog alone.
Oh dear.
So,
yes, the
Paulius, you don't have combat. No, you don't. All right, okay.
No, I've got all sorts of other things.
Did you include the +1 combat and all of that?
If I get 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 4 is 9. He still beats me.
No.
Yeah, unfortunate. Then it's their turn. They draw a card. He gets return. He does not get return because there's nobody to return. So he gets 2 extra reserve points.
Marvelous.
Oh god, 14.
Okay.
So what are those? Because we're on the final battle. What are those reserve points possibly going to be used for? Reinforcements and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
possible we get a reinforcement card to come up with the deck.
And there's nothing in this scenario. So the enemies automatically get a power card. Why do they automatically get one?
Since you're in the final room, the end boss, you don't have to roll, automatically gets an automatic roll of a power each turn.
Yeah,
So there's no other rolls. There's no other rolls of the scenario die while you're in this room.
No.
It's last turn.
Not unless it's a special scenario or whatever, but that's not the case here.
We've not done any searching for herbs and things in this.
We only had one area that was large, which we could have done.
Right.
We were more interested in squashing a
chest
wolf.
that was not. That wasn't a very nice chest that turned
Yeah.
into a mimic.
Yeah, nasty things.
It was horrible.
That
Anyway.
boss fella, he's out to get us. So, it's their turn. We start with the boss. The boss is going to roll a d6 to see, a d3 to see which one he's going to go for, and he will roll a 3. And as a melee fighter, he's going for the enemy with the lowest armor.
That's me.
Oh, that's me.
So he will turn around since you're his primary focus, and he's going to have a go at you. And he
Maeliss has got.
No, but he will
Yeah,
not
but he can't-
disengage. He will not
He can't
disengage.
get to you. If you're one closer, he could step across and have a go at you, but he can't.
Yeah.
So this leader is going to roll a 5.
Oh no, that's not me. Sorry. So here. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that was a nice roll as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
so
No, that did
this-
nothing. He
blocked.
blocked. He rolls again to see which his second attack will be versus 2. Which is...
It's also me.
He's going to have another go at you again. And this time he rolls an 8. That's a bit more. You
And I
roll a
rolled
9. You still beat him. He swings his axe with fury, but has
Oh, I
no
don't like
match
Kronk.
for the superheroes.
Nice.
Then we come to the wolf, who makes another courage test because he is still wounded. He rolls a 5 with his courage of 5 is 10, but he gets -1 because he is wounded, and he goes wandering on back into the corner.
I can't believe he's got a courage of 5. That's one brave wolf.
Yeah, well, he loses 1 because he's wounded, so it's 4.
Yeah.
It just wasn't enough. And the other one is going to
Gets
just
his
stab
knife
me.
out. Yeah. Attempt to stab me.
He will roll.
Oh god, oh my gosh.
Re-roll that.
And he crits. Hang on, I'll see what I get. I might get a double 6 as well. Nope. I'm going to spend a fortune. Wow.
Yeah, too right. Reserve point up
Oh,
by
you
1.
have to lower your fortune, Paulius. You're right now on 5, I guess, now. The 2
yes,
re-rolls.
5. Yeah. Oh. Once I find a 1, I've got it physically here in front of me. So.
Oh wait, I just
I'm
do it on
using the good
the
old chips.
sheet. So now you got 5.
And we'll re-roll. Let's see. Shall I re-roll mine and see if I get a 12, or shall I re-roll?
No.
Re-roll
Oh,
this.
re-roll. You can get a 6.
Hey.
Okay, 6 plus
the
his skill of 3 is 8.
The reserve point needs to go up as well by 1.
Ah, yes. So he gets an 8. He does not manage to stab me as I bat aside with my elven shield. Meet the mace, and their turn is finished. It's back to us.
Right.
Let's see. The
Turn
war
needs to go
dance
down by
goes
1.
to 2,
Yeah.
and this is your last turn with your heroic potion.
Does it just last for 2 turns? Is that right?
Yeah, this turn, so the turn he took it, and the next one. Are we going to start with Kronk?
Yeah, whatever. All right. So then I hit him. Oh no, that's the wrong. So sorry. No. Okay. So I got a 6.
Oh dear. Let's just roll, see what he gets. 7.
So
like that.
I got +1 from the spell.
That puts you at 7. You get +1 from. No, he's facing you now.
No, he's not facing me. So now I got a 7. I got 4. So it's an 11.
He got 7, and 4 is 10.
So I hit
So
him.
You do beat him. Yes.
Alright, so we got another 8 damage die, and every 4 is a wound. Ooh, it's only 4 wounds.
4 brings him down to 40.
And I will push him into the tree, so that's one
Yes,
more
roll
again.
a die.
But this is
That
nothing.
does nothing. Few leaves.
And
And
then
your second attack.
the second attack is a 6.
And he gets
Oh.
a 9. I think he does beat you this time.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about, should I re-roll, let him re-roll, or should I
He
save
gets
that?
13. You've got 6. 7. You get
I mean,
10, 11.
what do you think?
You have to get him. He has to roll a 7 or less, so it is a reasonable chance. If you
Yeah,
prefer
come.
to re-roll.
I will use another fortune.
Okay.
So then I got only 5 fortune left.
Wow.
And he got a 7.
Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's
And I
enough.
got the
'cause you're
higher
saying
agility. So another. And every 4 is a
Wow.
wound, and this one is a good one. That's 5 damage.
Drops 5 and roll for the tree.
And I roll for the tree and another one.
Smack. That's why he hit the tree with the axe. He's so upset with it. Okay, the dwarf is also going to have a go at him. The dwarf will roll a 12. You distracted him. Wow. I think
Oh,
this
that's
is gonna be
great.
fine. The orc rolls a 6 and does not fen. So this dwarf does that's
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. And he needs 4s.
Oh,
1,
great.
2, 3, 4. It's another 4. 2, 3, 4.
Well,
You know, pushing. No, I think he's in a good place.
No, it's a good position. It's a very good
Okay.
position.
I think I'll go to me. I'm going to swing at that silly archer. I'm going to roll a 2,
Oh, God.
and I'm going to use a fortune point and give him another. The reserve points are supposed to go down, not up. I'll roll this time a 7, and he will roll a 7. I've got a skill of 5, reduced by 1 is 4. He's got a skill of 3, and I hit him. I do get a crit, so I will roll 5 dice versus this nasty dude. So correct. 3, 4, 5, yes. And 3s count. 1, 2, 3. That is
That's good.
X Bowman.
Nice.
And
Work.
um,
Can you move?
I can. I've got to move off 5. I go.
Maybe down the button.
You've got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get the wolf.
Hey, Paulius, don't be afraid of the big
Where are you
orc.
going?
Come back.
That's it. Go after the wounded wolf.
That's a
He's
heroic.
mine.
It's a heroic action.
It's a heroic go. What a
And
what
that
a hero.
leaves us with Maeliss. What is Maeliss? Interesting.
I'm going to use my last brain damage. I can only cast it 3 times. I
Correct.
can then move on to Green Flame, which does 5 damage dice against armor. Unfortunately, not brain, and it will damage enemy characters, but there are none, so that doesn't matter.
Right.
And it's not going to hit you two. So, so
you do get a -1 to because you've got to maintain your permanent spell, to -1 to your roll.
to casting,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, no problem. I've got a free reroll,
Okay.
which
Cool.
I'm now going to use.
What do you get the free reroll from?
So I'm sitting here thinking I've not looked at my skills for quite some time, and I have Experienced Wizard.
Yeah.
So
Good thing. Now's a good time to use it.
except in the case of critical failure, this skill may be used only once per. It says per game. I think that means per
Yeah,
quest.
yes.
So let's use that. Reroll 2 dice. That's more like it. She successfully
5.
casts
Has she? What's her
I'm
IQ?
sorry.
5.
No, you rolled a 5 and you got intelligence of 5. It's a 10, but you got a -1 because of the maintenance of the spell, so it's only a 9. So you have to spend a fate point, otherwise the spell will fail.
Yes, I will do that. I've got fate here, so I'm going to cross one of them off. So she's got 2 left.
Okay.
Well
gives him
spotted.
another reserve point.
Yep. She goes down 1 mana, and then she throws 5 dice. No crits, so.
Oh, 5 damage.
Is it against armor?
No, it's
It just, yeah. Oh, sorry, no, this is brain damage. This is against his mental health. Yeah, so that's 5 damage, yeah.
Nice.
great.
And that's my 3rd brain damage, so I can't use that anymore.
All right. Have you got a mana potion?
Oh, yes, I have actually. Let me just remind myself what it.
It gives you 4
Sorry,
mana
yeah.
back, and you can take 2 counters off of 2 different spells. So you
Yeah,
could
sorry,
use it
the
again.
apps just logged me out.
But if you got green flame, I mean, yeah, depends.
Mana potion up to 4 points. You can remove up to 1 token from 2 cards. Okay, yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah. And is it a quick action just to take the potion?
It is.
Yeah, it
'cause
is.
You're not in combat.
Do you know what? I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to get. So I'm going to get 1 brain damage back. So that's been cast twice, and War Dance is on 0.
Right.
And I go up 4 points. Is that right?
Right.
You get 4 mana back, provided you
And,
get 4 mana. But yeah, I think you
She's on 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back up to full. No, back up to 12. She's got 14 normally. Awesome.
Yeah.
That was good.
great.
And that potion is now gone, so I shall delete that. Can
Oh,
you
no.
delete them off your character?
In the individual thing, you can. If you look
How
at
do
your
you-
character sheet.
How do you do that?
Not in the character board, on the quest board where we are. If you've got another tab open, you can do it there.
Yeah, you can do it
right,
afterwards.
Yeah, I never actually added it, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, no problem. Cool.
Right. Okay. And you are done. In fact, we're all done, I think.
Yeah, that's the round.
We've been chopping at them. It comes to them. We pull another card, and we get an outstanding warrior. I think this orc just found a bit of extra strength and got an extra +1 of combat and strength until the end of the engagement.
Oh my
Can't
gosh.
benefit from this and skillful at the same time, but he doesn't have skillful.
I cannot believe it. It's
So he is going to start, and he will roll a d3 and see who he's going to have a go at. And he will roll a 2, which was enemy that dealt the most damage the last turn.
come to Kronk.
Here we
Come
go.
to Kronk.
He again, with his fury and rage, swings and rolls a 4.
Well, I hope I can beat that. Oh, I got a 1. Oh,
That's
sorry.
Maeliss.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 5. At least.
You beat it, yeah. Okay, and then he
Done.
takes his second swing, which he rolls his d3, and he's going to have a go at 3, which was the enemy with the lowest armor, which is you again.
Yeah, that's me.
So he swings, this time he gets 6. He's doing even better.
Oh, I got a 6 as well, but
You still beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah. This axe is no match for what's coming on here. And we come over to the wolf, who's going to roll a courage test and gets a 4 and slinks into the corner and go. Okay, so turns reduced by 1. We've got 1 this last turn with the war dance.
well, will you start with the dwarf?
The dwarf will start and he will swing his axe, and he rolls a 4 because he saw how ineffectual the other dude was. The big orc will roll a 3.
Yeah.
Wow. Hang on, so 4 plus 3 is 7. He rolls 3 plus
The dwarf get a plus one
+1
from behind and war dancer.
War dance.
Yeah.
So the dwarf actually hits with such a sad throw. And the dwarf rolls 3, 4, 5 dice and gets 3 hits. Nice. Shall I finish the wolf off?
Yeah, well, do it.
Here we go. 1, 2. Come to daddy. Here we go. He swings and gets a 6 plus 4 is 10. And that little thing gets 9.
It's hanging in there, isn't it?
Okay, I don't finish off. He gnarls his teeth at me.
I can't cover this.
Has anyone seen Paulius?
Paulius, what are you doing here? He's playing with a wolf.
He's gone behind that tree and not come out yet.
No, Paulius is dancing with a wolf.
Yeah. He's a dumber.
Wait,
okay, Kronk or Maeliss? Who wants to
Maeliss, do you want to do anything horrible to him, or should I start?
Me?
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right.
You've still got the +1 to combat this turn.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So I will try to hit him with a 6.
Ooh. Okay. He's going to roll a 9.
Well, this is 7, and so I got only a 12.
Yeah. So he does defend.
So the question is, do we use another fortune? Oh well, why not? Come, let him re-roll.
Okay.
I go down to 4, and he get another point.
7. Oh, that's true. 7 and 4 is 11.
And I got an 11 as well.
7. Aha.
But I am more agile. Yeah, that's the last turn from the war dance. So another time.
No, he's got +1 for being an outstanding warrior. So
all
he goes to
right.
12.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So he blocked anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
So this was a miss.
He's getting desperate in his old age.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
the wolf will roll his courage and.
We got Maeliss.
We're doing it. Yeah, Maeliss.
So she'll go for a 3rd brain damage.
Here we go.
As soon as you've got one, so roll to cast the spell. So that is a 5 +5 -1 because I've got duration spell. However, I have.
Oh, no, you can. What is it possible that he can drop the duration spell because it was the last round anyway?
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to maintain that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. I've got a magic scroll as well, which would have saved that.
Yeah.
Okay, so she successfully casts. Let me just adjust her mana down 1 again. She rolls 5 dice against intelligence.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 damage. This guy is hurting.
We are getting close. That's the new enemy
Turn
turn.
of them. Great. We'll draw a card and we get Stealthy Creature. One average or small-sized creature chosen by the Dark Player gets the skill Stealth until the end of the engagement. Use this card at the beginning of the Dark Player's turn.
Be the wolf?
Oh,
It's not going to be the... Is he of average size? Warlord.
Yes.
Oh, it could be him then.
But he will not disengage anyway, so...
It would make sense that the wolf wants to disengage and run like a coward.
Yeah. I think because of the behavior card from the melee fighter, never tries to disengage. So when we give him the skill, he will not use it anyway. So,
yeah.
And the animal does it.
Yeah, and he'll try running away from me. Okay, we give it to him, the silly little thing that reduces their thing by 1. And we begin with the Orc Warlord, who rolls a d3 to see who he wants to try to chew up today. We're going to go with a 3.
That's Kronk.
Oh, hang on. I rolled a d6, so that's
Oh,
technically
alright.
a 2, because it should have been a d3.
Oh yeah, okay.
Enemy did the most damage. That's still Kronk.
Well, I guess so. Huh? I hit him only once. Maeliss did.
Yeah, the dwarf missed.
Oh,
Oh no, the
3.
dwarf did 3.
I did 3 as well.
Maeliss did 3, the dwarf did 3, and I did. Well, you can hold on. I can stop the recording and I can check the footage if you want to.
Ah.
Should I check it? I mean,
Or I
I'm
roll
sure
the d6 and we see it. 1,
I'm sure
2,
you
3
did
at
4,
Kronk.
or I'm sure you did more than 3.
yeah.
That's true,
I
you
guess
did twice
it
last
was
turn.
me. It is Kronk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes a swing at you. This time he rolls a 3 because he's feeling fatigued.
Oh, I got a 3
Oh.
as well.
But you, 5
But I got the
minus 1 is a 4.
I got the higher. Oh, but he got +1, right? Because he's enraged.
You've got a Oh yeah, that's true. He's got 3 plus a skill of 5 is 8. Minus 1 for battle axe is 7. Plus 1 for being an outstanding warrior is an 8.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a 4 plus 3 is 7. Plus 1 for the war. No, there is no war dance anymore.
No, there is no war done. So he actually hit me, but I feel fortunate enough to re-roll that one.
Okay.
And now I
Oh, yes.
block that.
You easily beat him. His second activation, we'll put it on a d3, and he rolls a 1. That was the enemy who's easiest to hit.
So that would be the dwarf.
He's gonna swing. He rolls a 7 this time.
And a crit.
This is-
Oh well, have you? Oh, we did a mistake because he got not a fight of 4. He only got a fight of 3 because he's always doing a brutal blow, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, we should
yeah.
say, yeah.
So that I did not. I have. Then I would have blocked the blow.
Right. Okay.
So I can change back the fortune because he would not have hit me.
And the dwarf rolls an 8 versus the 7. 5 minus 4.
So you cannot.
The dwarf blocks him as well.
Yeah, because now the warlord got normally a fight of 3, but with the enragement of now he got a fight of 4. So now he got he rolled an 11.
Yeah, and the dwarf rolled an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Minus 1 is an 11. And the orc warlord has an
Agility of 2.
He does hit the dwarf. In that case, he will roll, oh dear, with a crit. So he will roll, he's got a +1 strength as well. So
Does his
what would have
facing
been
change?
7 dice will be 9 dice.
Oh my god.
He rolls 9 dice. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the end of the dwarf.
Oh my gosh.
Back to the pub to find another mercenary, I think, by the looks of it.
Nope. There goes the dwarf. Ah.
Uh-oh. Then there were 2. Paulius, come out from behind that tree.
First we've got a wolf who ignores my the engagement zone and runs for his total of 7. 1, 2. Oh, no, he doesn't. He rolls a courage test.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
rolls his courage. He stays.
Right.
He's going to bite me. He rolls a 5 plus his 4 is 9 minus 1 because he's wounded is an 8. And versus that, I will easily bat it aside. It's time to take him on. Then it's over to us.
Come on, Kronk.
Well, I have no choice and show him my big hammer. Oh, and this is a crit.
Roll.
And
He
that's
rolls
Oh, yeah.
nowhere near. Yeah.
And he is stunned.
Hmm. Oh,
Is-
that is good.
I mean,
How come he's stunned?
Rage Warhammer.
it's because of the
Oh, it's
Rage
the hammer, is it?
Warhammer, which will stun him. So I've got Strength 6 plus the 2 from the Rage Warhammer is an 8 plus the critical is a 9 damage die, and every 4 is a wound.
Nice.
6.
So 6 damage.
Wow.
And I will push him into the tree, which will give him another one.
Drops him down to 12,
So
and
7.
he is stunned. That is very nice. Wow. It's a very good thing. Okay, and then
Will you finish off your pet, or?
yeah, I'll finish off the pet. I'll give him a good pet with my mace, and I'll roll an 8 versus his.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
I'm not joking. This is exactly when I first started playing this game, and I did free the merchants for the first time. I ignored the warhounds at the bottom, and they spent ages biting me to pieces, and this I just couldn't get rid of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to spend a fortune.
Reserve point goes up.
Yeah, it goes
So
up
now
one.
you're down to
This
3.
one-
That's better.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Changing on my character. Oh, you've done that. 7, 8, 9, 10. I hit him.
And a critical as well.
I shall hit him for 5 dice. A 4 is enough.
Yes, it's
Oh
barely.
my good lord, you've got to be
Just
joking.
I was
one.
patting him. I was patting him on the head with my mace.
Oh my
And
gosh.
after doing that, I will then move a total of 5 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you still not finished with him?
Why are you throwing sticks with a wolf? Oh my gosh. So, come on.
And Maeliss,
Maeliss.
what can you
Right.
do?
It's going to be green flame. So it has a range of 12. Does affect adjacent and enemy characters, but there are none. So I have to roll 2 to hit.
Oh, great.
That's definitely a hit, and that's a crit, as
crit.
well. So I roll 6 dice against him.
Nice.
Everything, and I believe this is just against. It just says he suffers 5 damage dice. So I
Okay.
imagine that's just against
Well,
armor.
that's 4
Still
damage.
4 hits.
It's great.
Yeah.
Is it not? What's his armor?
5.
5.
Oh, it's a 5. Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. No, I'll take
Yeah,
that.
it was a great roll.
Very
4 damage. It's great.
Yeah. Excellent. We've finished our turn. We will draw a card for him. Oh. Okay, so we reduce reserve points by 2 points. Your green flame not only was damaging, it was also invigorating because we draw the card healing. He recovers 1d3 plus 1
No.
vitality points. We'll put it on a d3. Roll 1 die. He gets a 1 plus 1 is 2, so that's not too bad. He goes up 2. Could have been worse.
And you have to roll if the stun condition.
We do. He rolls 1 dice and he gets a 6. He has lost stun.
And he's tough
What
anyway,
does
so
stun
he
do
would.
again? Is it
Sorry?
just -1? Is stun just -1 again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it adds another -1 to stuff that he's got. Now he's going to try and hit Kronk. Actually, he's going to
What does he
try and
roll?
hit Kronk. He's going to roll a 10.
14.
Well, let's see. On a roll a 10 as
Ooh.
well. Yeah, but,
Touché.
no, but he
Oh, hang
got
on.
his
10,
plus 1
14
still.
plus 1 because being an outstanding warrior, he's at 15.
And I am only
hard.
at 14. So this will.
What about if you move? What about if you used a fate point to crank it up 1?
Have you got one left?
No, I don't have any fate points left. I already used them up, but I will use a fate because when he hit me with 2 criticals, that's not good. So I will use a fortune point then, and let's re-roll the orc.
Here we go.
Mhm.
This
Oh,
time
that's
he
way
gets a
better.
5, and he misses. And his second attack, he's having a go at you again. This time he rolls a 6.
And we roll an 8, so that's also defended.
Excellent. Back to us.
Right. Yeah, we're going to start with
I would
Kronk.
laugh. I would laugh my head off if Paulius walked in now and just wiped him out in one.
Well, he got a fortune point as well, so we must
Yes.
knock him down twice.
Well, we have to roll for that to see.
What do you mean? You no, you get the
when
power
you do
card.
a fatal blow with a fortune card, you have to roll just like with characters.
Oh,
And
really?
You negate the damage on the 1 to
On a 4+.
5+ or 4+.
Or 4+.
Yeah, it could be. Or it could be 5+. I don't remember. I have to look that up. Which is a handy thing to know. Dice language bonuses. You gain no. Where is it? Difficult. I know it's pretty. Okay, that's why we have an index. Is it? Oh, did you look it up? Was it?
I'm pretty sure that's a 4+.
4+.
But you know, I could be wrong as well. You know, I'm
Page 9, 11, or 12. 10, 9 scenario. Oh, there's value points. 11. Oh, we'll look it up when needed, if needed. See if what he gets. I know it's there somewhere. Right. Are you going to have a go at him first, Kronk?
Have you found it?
Oh no, you keep 12. It's page 14. Oh dear. Time to give up smoking.
Oh, you're right. A 5 or more.
5 or more. Yeah.
Awaiting a fatal blow. 5 or more. It's a 5+.
Right. Thanks. And then if you've got 2, you can use the second one to automatically win.
Yeah. Okay. See, you're as usually you're right.
The thing is, when I play my own, I take a lot longer because I look up everything.
All right. So
right.
I will try to.
Yes.
With a 7, it's not that, but you know. Oh.
He gets a 6.
So
1 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, and I've got 11 as well, and I got the higher agility.
Yes, so you hit.
So I hit with 8 damage die, and every 4 is a wound, so that's
2, 3.
3. Down to 7.
Yes. And it's over to me or Maeliss. Shall I come and have a go, Maeliss?
Yeah, go for it.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha ha! Face halfling power. I have to make a courage check first because this is the first
he
time
must.
I come against him. I have no problems versus his courage.
I mean, he must look like a steak fillet right now, from 70 something to 7.
74 was it?
Yeah.
I rolled 2 dice and get a 4, which is not very good versus his 4. 4, he gets 4 is 8 plus 1 for the outstanding warriors 9. Yeah, he beats me. Yeah, okay. I do not. Unless I push it up.
Well, he got a fight of 4.
Yeah, which gives him 8. He's got plus 1 for the.
Yeah.
Outstanding 9. I'm at 8. If I push it up 1, I will push it up 1 because I've got 3 fate. I go down to 2 fate. I'll give them another 1, and I will hit him without any crits. I will roll my 3 plus 1 is 4 dice against 4 because I get -1 armor versus him using a mace. Smack! 3 points.
Excellent.
Good.
That puts him at 4. which brings it over to Maeliss to finish
This
him.
could be it. I don't know. You say he's got a fortune card to spend as well.
That's true. But
Right. So
Yeah,
she's
but
gonna
only a
try
5+ will save him.
yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's roll 2 dice, see if she can successfully cast Green Flame.
Oh,
She
great!
does with a crit.
Crit. So that's 6 dice. Let me just adjust her mana down 1. Make a note. She's cast that twice. Sorry, not War Dance. I've got it. What is it? Green Flame. Make a note for the end of the game. Right. 6 dice.
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
4.
is enough. And in a howl of
hang on.
flame, he stays at 4 points when we roll for his fortune. He rolls. Is he fortunate to? And
No.
he is not.
He's
So with 4 point, the orc howls in pain as he gets enveloped in flame.
Yes.
Quest and mission accomplished. You have managed to get through a good part of the forest despite the fact they were waiting for you. Mission pending M77. You must play it immediately without the heroes being able to rest.
What, really?
Oh,
Rewards.
Oh my
Plus 1
gosh.
XP if they accomplished on the first attempt, yes, and plus 1 for the hero who knocked out the warlord. Maeliss gets 2 XP and we get 1.
This is kind of a little bit strange.
Maeliss takes the win.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries.
I thought that fortune card was going to save him.
Okay. Oh, but actually that means on 3 fortune, 2 fate, and 1 damage. We are going to search bodies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got only 3 fortune points left, no fate points and no damage.
Yeah, that's not gonna. We're superheroes, aren't we, dwarf?
Can't believe
Where's my dwarf?
He ran away.
You can't get good people these days.
Another one bites the
Okay, we
dust.
get 5 dice for the warlord because he's got a strength of 5. We've got a shooter 6. We've got the wolf 7, and we've got 4 of them, 8, 9, 10, 11 dice. We roll 11 dice and we get absolutely no 6s.
Oh my
And
god,
we
that's
get
horrendous.
2 coins.
Oh my god.
What's-
That's it. I'm going back. I'm going back to the tavern.
we're definitely
job
not
isn't
here for
paying
the
well
gold.
This job is not paying well enough.
And since we're in a large area, we are also going to search it for and I believe
Goodies.
that was just a
Was it a perception roll?
searching for resources. Heroes in a large outdoor space can use an action to search for resource. They do not need to be adjacent. They need to pass perception test. We have 1 attempt to do so. I have got
Don't look at me.
1.
None.
I'm doing traps.
Has someone got plus 2 or something?
I've got plus 2 because I got plus 2. I will have a roll. So this is over to me. 2 dice. I will go and I find something.
Yes.
And we're in a forest. Let's see. I will draw a card till I find a forest. That is not forest. That is not forest. That is not forest. That is forest. I find some red breastplate. The plant of healing properties resembles a rose with closed petals. The scales of a suit of armor.
And I find something very cool. For each champion level enemy eliminated, the heroes gets 1 random source card, regardless of the location icons.
Oh, you're correct.
2 cards if the enemy is huge or a leader. So this was a leader, I guess.
Sorry, Christian. What cards do we get?
Yeah, when we search corpses,
Corpses.
we automatically get a random resource card, and 2 if it was huge or a leader. And he was, so we get 1 for searching and another 2.
So this is
Brilliant.
this is on the new rule book, new rules on page 8 on.
I've got that down here.
1, 2. Oh.
Page 8.
So I picked up Sleepless Night, and it owes its name to the glow that radiates from its petals at night, like the eyes of an animal that never sleeps. And it got Dragon Tongue. The breath expelled by this plant is so lethal that sorcerers consider it a basic ingredient for their experiments. Dragon Tongue, Sleepless Night, Red Breastplate, and Linberries. We have to see what we can do. But we can't, because we have to immediately start the next scenario, which we will do next time.
So do we just walk off to the exit, or we just
We're going to get there. There's no time limit, and there's nothing else.
Not
We
really.
can't search the one behind us, because once we've done the main room, you can't go through the areas you've already done. So we've probably trampled over the resources down there. And hello, my poor dwarf. We knew him well.
Excellent.
Good. Okay, that's
Brilliant.
when I think we'll leave it then, people.
Good work. Good work. I'm
Yeah.
still not sure about the wages on this quest.
Oh yeah, 11. So we get 3 gold each, and I think Maeliss gets 4 because she did the main
3
thing.
coins. Whoa.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not
Don't
too
Yeah.
bad.
spend it all at once. Don't spend it all at once.
Yeah. And I spent a heroic potion and a healing potion, so it's.
Mm. 2, 3 fortune and 2 fate left, and I've got 1 damage, and that's it. We're not going in with. We're good. We've still got stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We didn't take any damage. That's probably the best thing.
Yeah. Well, my dwarf doesn't agree.
What dwarf?
Exactly.
Lovely.
Wow.
Awesome game, guys.
Yeah, sorry,
thank you
it
very
took
much.
longer, and we'll see next time how we go as we continue on the side quest of Dungeon Universalis.
Excellent. See you next time.
See you
Okay.
next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.